Hey Zen Babes, welcome to our weekly Wednesday Q&A. I host this weekly call live Facebook video every Wednesday at 11:11 a.m. Pacific time. So welcome. I'm gonna give everyone a moment or two to see if anyone's gonna hop on with me live, but I have a damn good topic for you guys today. I'm gonna look over at my computer because a lot of times it's easier for me to see the comments over here. So I want to talk to you guys today about the difference between self-love and self-care. And yes, there is a difference. Hey everyone coming in, say hi to me. Hello. Thank you for joining me live. I appreciate you, and I love when you join me live. It makes the energy so much better in here. So say hi, and Hi. So I'm so passionate about this topic because it's something I personally struggled with and still do from time to time a lot, right? And I actually did not know that there was a difference between taking care of yourself and loving yourself. So I feel like, here's the thing. Let me know what you guys think the difference is and why you think that there is a difference as I'm talking about this, okay? But the thing is that taking care of ourselves can be an act of self-love. In fact, it is an act of self-love. But we can do all of what we think we need to do to take care of ourselves, of like self-care, right? And at the end of the day, not still fully love who we are. So there's kind of like an overlap. You can do all the self-care and that will bring you closer to self-love, but if you're not consciously aware of working on like truly loving yourself, then all the self-care in the world is not going to do it for you. So let me explain, and if you guys have an example, let me know, okay? And I wanna make sure I'm not missing anything over here. Okay, let's see. Okay, cool. So, self-care are things that we do to take care of ourselves, right? So this is feeding our body with healthy food, right? This is taking beautiful Epsom salt baths. This is getting a pedicure. This is going to get a massage, right? This is taking a guilt-free time out of your day to watch a movie or read a book, going to yoga class, all of those things. You guys with me? You're with me. Okay, cool. Ooh, I can't wait to watch this on my lunch. Yay. Self-love is when you genuinely love and accept who you are. And not thinking that you can love yourself more or that you'll be okay when you have this, right? So like when the job comes or when the money comes or when the right partner comes, then you can really love yourself. And so do you guys see what I'm trying to say here? So it's like vital. Happiness will not come just by taking care of yourself. Happiness comes by taking care of yourself and loving and accepting who you are right now, no matter what. Because you don't have to do anything else to be more. You don't have to do anything to be loved, right? Because if you don't love yourself, if you truly don't love who you are right now, then you don't have love to give to anyone else, right? It's like we're blocking all of this love that we could be giving out to the world for the people that we do love and receiving more love because we don't believe that we're worthy of receiving the love. And so it all comes back to believing you're worthy enough to love yourself and who you are right then and there. So I've been finding with my clients and with myself more and more and more. And it's not that like I didn't know this. I've known this, but you guys know that we go and this on this path of personal growth, on this spiritual path, on this path towards living a Zen life of finding and having inner peace, you will go through ebbs and flows of it, right? You will be in alignment, then you will not be in alignment. You will be like fully vibrationally in it, and things are working and you're manifesting and it's attracting, but then you will be out of it and you won't be in your spiritual practices anymore, and then you will be like stuck, feeling stuck again, right? And you will know all of these things, but the goal is to come back to it faster. The goal is to know how to come back to it faster, and remembering that when you're in these spaces of not being in alignment again, it's most likely the fact that you're not loving yourself again. It's that you've forgotten to love yourself, because self-love is a daily practice. Loving yourself is the way that you speak to yourself. It's the way that you feel about yourself. It's believing that you're worthy of having the things that you want, of your desires. It's believe you're worthy of being enough. Because for me, whenever I feel like I'm stuck in comparison, or I'm not doing enough, or who I am isn't enough, I catch myself taking it out on someone or something else, right? And so the trick is to catch yourself in that moment and really dig deep and remember that it's like, oh my God, it's not that thing. It's that I have forgotten to love who I am. I am rejecting myself. It's not that someone else or something else has rejected you. It's you are rejecting yourself. And so how can you start to love yourself, right? What are the things that you can do to truly love and accept who you are beyond the acts of self-care, right? So a few things. One is, I'm trying to think of which ones I want to say first, because I have a lot of them, because they're really, really helpful. I think the first thing that you need to do is recognize that you are not in a place of loving yourself right now, and like admitting that. And then you can kind of move forward. Like the first step is like acknowledging, like, you know what? I haven't been like accepting who I am. I feel like I should, I recognize that I feel like I should be someone else. When you're in the shoulds, that's when you're in a lack of love, right? When you're in the, God, I should be doing this, or I should be this far by now in my business, or I should have lost this much weight by now, or I should be married by now, or I should have a kid right now, right? We're making ourselves wrong, and we're not accepting who we are and believing that who we are and where we are and what we are is enough right now. So recognizing that when you're doing that, when that's happening, that that's where you are, and accept that, right? Then you can move into some other practices. So one other really cool thing to do is what Louise Hay does and has taught for like decades. It's called mirror work. Have you guys heard of mirror work before? Give me a thumbs up if you've heard of mirror work. If you haven't, tell me in the comments. I'm so curious. I see some people here. Let me know. Okay, it's okay. You guys can be shy. I love you anyway. Okay, so mirror work is when it is what it sounds like. You look at yourself in the mirror. Oh, okay, cool. So mirror work is getting a mirror, looking at your own reflection, and speaking kindly to yourself like you would your best friend, and speaking affirmations to yourself while you're looking at yourself in the mirror. So step one, going to the mirror, looking at yourself, and trying to tell yourself that you love yourself. Like I look in the mirror and say, Alicia, I love you. Or, Alicia, today I feel like I'm very frustrated with you, but we're in this together. You're doing the best you can. Thank you for doing all that you did today. I love you. Thank you, right? And so the reason that mirror work is so, so powerful is because when you look into your own eyes, you're looking into the depths of your own soul, and you find a little bit more compassion for yourself. So finding those affirmations, or even just looking yourself in the mirror and working on telling yourself that you love yourself. If you've never done this before, it's kind of weird the first time you do it, I'm not gonna lie, but you can get better at it by starting slow. So if you can't go to the mirror and say, I love you right away, then go and say, I'm willing and ready to learn to like you. Say your name. Okay, I'm so-and-so, I'm willing and ready to learn how to like you. So Laurel says it's hard to look in my own eyes in the mirror. Right. And that's why this exercise is so powerful and you're not alone. And that's why you can start slow. So maybe even just start to go look yourself in the mirror and just look at yourself, right? And if you cry, that's good. We're breaking down those emotional barriers. This still happens to me often, especially when I'm being super hard on myself and caught up in the self-hatred and no self-compassion, no self-love, right? I can take all the baths in the world. But if I'm speaking to myself negatively, if I'm not truly accepting and loving who I am right now, then none of that matters. Okay? So it's learning how to do both of them. And then once you find some affirmations that work for you, then you start to say those affirmations to yourself in the mirror. You learn how to have a conversation with yourself in the mirror. So that's just what mirror work is. It's so, so powerful. I encourage you to dive in deeper into it. It's going to change a lot for you. Another way to learn how to love yourself is it's called tapping, EFT. It stands for the Emotional Freedom Technique. So you can look up some really cool ones on YouTube as well. But tapping is using your fingers to tap on certain meridian points onto your body while you are stating these emotional statements. I did EFT and it really helped me. Awesome. I actually do EFT with my clients too, my private clients, when they're working through something, because it's so powerful emotionally to work through and rebalance those emotions that like you're just stuck in the emotional body. So I'm so glad that helped you, Lindsay. So EFT is super helpful too. And then another thing to do is meditation. Meditation is super, super helpful for learning to love yourself and loving and accepting yourself. And you know what? A bonus one too is when you catch yourself feeling wrong or feeling not enough. Whenever you feel like you're not good enough, I guarantee you it's because you do not love yourself in that moment. You have not accepted that who you are in that moment is not enough. So when you find yourself thinking that or feeling that in any way, shape, or form, stop. Alicia, I love and accept myself. I love and accept myself right now. I love and accept myself. And right then that releases the tension, that releases the barriers, that helps you to feel so much better in that moment so that then you can do what it is that you need to do in order to fill your cup up, because you can't fill the cup up when you're like in such a negative state of overwhelm. Okay? So I want to know from you guys. I want to hear from you. What do you think about this? I'm looking over here to see what comments are. What do you think? What questions do you have for me? Do you agree? Do you agree that there's a difference between self-care and self-love? On the other end of the spectrum, let me state this too. Once you learn what it means to love yourself and work on loving yourself, then you absolutely can cultivate that through taking care of yourself, right? And vice versa. The more you take care of yourself, you can cultivate like your self-love through the self-care tools of which you are doing, right? So for me, two really, really big self-care tools that I do are using essential oils in my daily life. I use oils all day long. I actually just did a video in the Zen Babe Essential Oil Tribe about the top oils for self-care, and yoga and meditation. So those two things of self-care help me to cultivate a deeper sense of self-love and acceptance for myself, which then helps me to give more to the world and raise my light and to find more peace and happiness, which is the goal, right? Which is the Zen goal. Laurel says, I've never really thought about the difference, but it makes sense. I'm glad that it makes sense to you. And I encourage you guys to just jot down, right? Write this down. Be like, what am I doing for self-care? How am I taking care of myself? And then what am I doing to love myself? How can I love myself more? Even go to the mirror, ask yourself, say your name, Alicia, what can I do to love you more today, right? And sometimes that might mean like, have some compassion, or I need you to take a break, right? Or I need you to go outside and take a walk and breathe and remember that you are okay right now in this moment. So you get better at it, right? You get better at it the more that you do it. So good luck. And if you guys want help with this, I am actually taking on 3 new clients right now. I have space for 3 clients. I'm not sure when I'll be able to continue to do this, as in take on some new clients, but right now I can. So my private coaching program, it's 4 months, and you get 10 one-hour sessions with me. You also get both of my digital programs. So you get the Zen Babe Chakra Cleanse. You also get the Trusting Your Intuition course, and unlimited access to me in between our sessions. So if you want spiritual life coaching of helping you learn to love yourself and guiding you through this process, then reach out to me. My prices are going to be doubling in a couple of months. So if you're interested in this, now is your chance to do it. You can go to my website, alicialeadham.com, and there's a bar that's called Work With Me, and you can check that out. So I hope you guys have a really, really great day. Please remember to love yourself. I love you. We're all in this together. I want you to remember that more than anything. Like, you're not alone. The feelings that you're having are not just you. We are all experiencing these feelings too, and we're all in this together. One of my favorite Rumi quotes is, we're all just walking each other home, right? That is the goal. We are seriously all connected. So have a really, really great day, and I will see you guys back here very soon. And of course, next Wednesday for a weekly Wednesday Q&A. Love you. Bye. Grab your free membership to the Zen Babe Tribe by clicking zenbabetribe.com, and be sure to subscribe if you love this video and want to stick around for more. Thanks so much for being here. Love you. Bye.